Hey there, Shelly here with Shelly Can Help. And we are on week 2 of my January 2025 Healthy Habits Goal Setting series. So if you haven't watched week 1, pause this video, go back to my previous video from last week and watch about setting goals that are obtainable and sustainable for your healthy living. So today we are going to actually take action. And I want to talk to you about how you can set up your kitchen to be a healthy hub for healthier recipes. I consider your kitchen a wellness hub. It's where your health begins. If you think about it, we're eating several times a day and that food is going in our body and it's telling our body, it's giving it signals. Either our body is like, yay, I can use this for good, or our body is fighting it, meaning it's unhealthy, it's inflammatory, it's foreign. What we need to do is feed our bodies more of the real whole foods. Sounds simple, right? Well, especially in America, our kitchens are inundated with unhealthy, ultra-processed foods in the pantry and in the refrigerator. But if we don't know that they're unhealthy, and they tell us that they're healthy on the front of the label, then we think that they're healthy and we trust them. Well, I want to enlighten you, educate you, and show you how unhealthy food can actually be, even though it's marketed as healthy. What I want us to do, if you haven't done so, get pen and paper because we're going to go through a few steps in how you're going to begin making your kitchen a little bit healthier. Every time I say a little bit healthier, I sound like I'm saying it over and over again, but I really want it to stick because I don't want this video to be over and you go completely overhaul your kitchen and then you have nothing in your pantry to eat and then you go buy this healthy stuff and then you're setting yourself up for failure. I want you to take these steps and do them in phases, but at least we'll have an idea on where you can begin. Because if you open up your pantry and you have anti-inflammatory ingredients and things in your fridge, then your recipes are by default going to be healthier. I don't believe that we have to do an overhaul and we have to become a vegan overnight or we have to, quit sugar altogether for the rest of our lives. I feel like everyone is different. So take the little nuggets of information that I give you. Let's set some goals for 2025. Take those two things together and make a beautiful, healthy platform for our bodies. Your kitchen is a wellness hub and I want it to work for you, not against you. Having an anti-inflammatory environment in your kitchen, it's key. Think of it like this. You have a foundation. This foundation is how it's kind of like the starting point for your health. If we get the inflammation down in our body, then our foundation is solid. Our foundation can keep us from getting sick. Our solid foundation can begin the healing process. We're all in different phases on our health journey. So my goal is to set this solid, anti-inflammatory foundation in your body so that your body can either sustain health or start the healing process. It doesn't matter what ailment you have, how much weight you weigh, how many prescription drugs you're on. Everybody's journey is different. So I keep my teachings and everything that I tell you high level and regarding inflammation so that no matter what you have going on, reducing inflammation in your body is going to help, no matter what. And I believe the easiest way and the direct way to control the inflammation in our body is through the foods that we eat every single day. I'm going to offer you 3 steps today to start detoxing and cleaning up your kitchen. Do you have pen and paper? Because it's time to take some notes. Number 1, I encourage you to start practicing going through your pantry and your fridge and reading the food labels. If you're new to this, that is a lot to take in, and I actually have a little online mini course that's less than $20 that will teach you how to read a food label. Where should you look on the food label? Where should you ignore on the food label because it's all about the marketing? This little class, I'll put the description down below, but I would love for you to consider taking that class if you do not know how to read a food label or it confuses you. Okay, set that aside. Let's get back to it. So I'd like for you to spend some time going into your kitchen and your pantry and reading the food labels, knowing what's in them. Are you reading the ingredient list? Can you identify inflammatory versus anti-inflammatory ingredients? Can you pronounce the ingredients? Are there a ton of sugars in this product? So I challenge you, number one is to go through and just do an assessment. Don't judge yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. Just do an assessment. Read the labels, see what is actually going on in your pantry. Is it more ultra-processed foods, or is it more just ingredients? My husband jokes all the time that when he does want to go in and grab something quick to eat, all we have are ingredients. Well, I actually cook for a living, so that's okay. It's a joke in our house, but in all seriousness, if you have all these ultra-processed, quick go-to foods, they probably are filled with a lot of preservatives, chemicals, added sugars, lots of sodium, and they're causing inflammation in your body. So, do your assessment. Write down what you think might be unhealthy, write down what you think you might need to start eliminating slowly, and just do an assessment. This is gonna give you a really good starting point as to where is your kitchen wellness hub? Where is it ranking? If you have a lot of processed snacks, why don't you try to just make a list of things that you could buy instead of it? Why don't you buy some nuts and seeds? And then you can easily just roast them in the oven. It takes 10 minutes. If you have some ultra-processed chips, but you really want to keep eating chips, why don't you go to a healthy food store and search for healthier options? There's some really great brands out there today. You just need to read that ingredient list and you'll know immediately if it's healthy or not. My third tip for you today is to start organizing your pantry and your fridge in a way to where it's easy to make healthy choices. If you have like a shelf for your quick snacks and you have done a little bit of meal prep during the week, you're gonna make better choices. If you have a little section of snacks in your pantry, you're gonna go to it and you know that's your corner for your healthy snack options. We have one. Just doing these very small things in your kitchen this week is going to help you assess where you are on this kitchen wellness hub. So do me a favor, assess what you have going on in your pantry and fridge. Go ahead and try to maybe swap out a couple of things. Maybe you're gonna take your 2% milk and try a cashew milk. Maybe it's taking your overly processed refined oils nuts can, it's like mixed nuts can, and replace it with raw cashews that you roast in the oven yourself. Whatever it is, just make a couple of swaps in your kitchen or in your pantry or your fridge this week. The other thing, try to get a little bit more organized. Maybe take 30 minutes on Monday and clean out the pantry and just reorganize it so things are easier to find. Throw away things that are expired. Throw away the ultra-processed food that's 5 years old that you haven't touched, but you think, one day I might use it. And if you're in your fridge, do the same thing. Throw away those holiday leftovers. They are expired. Clean out your crisper drawer. Make room for real whole foods. I tell people all the time, an organized, efficient kitchen sets you up for healthier living. It just makes it easier, right? It makes sense. That's a wrap on week 2 of our Healthy Habits series. Now, if you are getting excited about this and you're feeling a little charge inside of you to do things differently in 2025, I've got a big announcement. I am hosting a free 7-day challenge the first week of February, and I would love for you to attend. It's completely free. You have to register because I'm gonna send you an email once a day in the week of February 7th, and we're gonna have, the week of February 3rd, and we're just gonna have a lot of fun in this challenge. Thousands of people will be joining. It's going to be very energizing to do a challenge with other like-minded people that want to make small habits that will get you through the whole year of 2025. You can register for the 7-day challenge. The link will be in the description below. It's free and it's going to be a lot of fun, but I wanna set you up for a year of healthier living, not just to get you through the month of January and then for you to go back to old habits. We're squashing those old habits this year, little by little, small habit by small habit. And this week, we're tackling the kitchen. I'll see you next week when we do week 3 of our Healthy Habits series for 2025. Hey, I have one question before I go. What is on your fork? Bye for now.